remember the feel of the air touching skin. Cause I felt something I feel empty. Have I got nothing left to give? Am I living? Do I only lie with him? I didn't hear the night till the red down. And I feel alive when no one's around. I can see the sky from the lighthouse. But it's alright, it's alright. I can break no heart if I got one. I won't break apart if I stay on the run. Sometimes in the night I miss the sun. Why did darkness come? I felt my body break, my heart give up. Why did darkness come? I felt the light pushing me into hell. Why did darkness come? I wanna stay with you, you're out of the night. Why did darkness come? Something taking me. Why did darkness come? Have I got nothing left?
Hey everyone, as you guys see the intro, today's video is going to be interesting because in this match, I'll be playing Harith. Harith is actually a really good mage. He can easily sustain quite a lot of damage. His damage output is really good. That is why it's important for Harith to use the correct build and also use the right emblem. If you're able to perform quite well, you will easily win the game. Ideally, when you play Harith, you usually play him as the mage support at the side lanes. But in this game, I'll be playing him more as the jungler, because Harith as the jungler can be really good. As long you're able to use the right build and able to play him quite properly, you can easily win the game. And also, to make things more interesting, we will be facing really decent players from the opposite team. And honestly, it's one of the most borderline insanity I ever experienced in my entire life playing a MOBA game. And make things more worse, my teammates were not able to perform quite well. It's one of the most challenging matches I ever played with Harith. Since our team composition is really bad, I have to play really focused and extra vigilant because I know from the start this is going to be a tough match. By looking at the scoreboard, the opposite team managed to get some kills in the early game, and we haven't got any single kill yet. Instead of me getting worried too much about it, I have to stay focused. That was close, but luckily for me, Angela uses her ult on me and managed to protect me. And also, it was a miracle that we got the turtle buff as well. By looking at the situation, the bottom lane is heavily focused and it's looking really bad. We have to push the top lane. By doing this, it will make the game more balanced. Our situation of the game is looking really well, but however, that won't last for long. I wanted to take the turtle, but there was a gank happening at the mid lane. I have to participate. Fanny is just being toxic throughout the entire match, and I was actually felt really annoyed at this point. But I didn't want to get into my head, because I didn't want to get scared just because she owns an expensive skin. But unfortunately for me, she's actually a really good player. Aldous is trying to push the top lane. Somebody has to stop him. my teammates can handle the top lane, it's best for me to rotate to the mid instead to get an easy kill, and besides, Guinevere is an easy target. Before Fanny can even take her purple buff, I decided to steal it before she can even take it, because Fanny relies too much with the purple buff, and without it, she cannot use her cable really well. Honestly, I was kind of desperate because I wanted to push the top lane. Sometimes, you have to make sacrifices in order for you to win the game. Things were starting to look really bad for us. My teammates constantly keep getting killed, and the opposite team keeps giving pressure. I honestly getting really anxious at this point. This is one of the disadvantages of playing solo, because things like this cannot be controlled. Nobody from my teammates was able to play their role quite well. Our marksman keeps farming, but he rarely joins the fight, and he keeps getting killed. Our fighter keeps getting feed as well, because he doesn't know how to position himself really well. And also, he should have stayed at the top lane instead, so he can easily bully Aldos, but in the end, he got bullied instead. I'm pointing these mistakes out, not because I wanted to say that they're bad players, but I want to remind you that it's important to learn the basic knowledge of the game. If you're not learning the basic knowledge of the game, then there will be no chance of you having fun playing, even possibly trying to win the game as well. I have to admit, facing challenges like this can be quite difficult, but the only thing we can do is just to keep playing. There's no point for us to engage into a toxic conversation. Having a toxic conversation won't help us anything. I have faith with Angela because she keeps using her ult on me when I'm in trouble. Thank you, Angela. Sometimes, when facing Zaz, always target the host first. When the host dies, so as well his turret. What's so good about Harith is that his ult has the ability to increase his speed and also reduces the cooldown of his skills. And besides, his ult allows him to activate his shield, so facing him can be a bit of a poke. This is a good opportunity to end the game. At this point, I was completely desperate because I wanted to end the game as soon as possible because I completely had enough playing. But however, the opposite team won't allow us to end it. I have low mana and HP. It's best for me just to recall back to base, because there's no point of me fighting when you're too weak to face your opponent. Here, the situation was completely on our favor. It was the best opportunity to take the Lord, but however, for some unknown reason, our team marksman was a bit blind, literally. I tried to ping him to help me to take down the Lord, but he didn't get the memo. So instead, I had no choice but to back down, because I couldn't take the Lord by myself. And besides, if I continue, the opposite team can easily steal it. Things like this can be very frustrating, and to make things much more interesting, I completely lost my marbles there. But all I'm guessing that he wants to make the game more harder and more entertaining, I guess. Zaz is getting more stronger because he already have enough core item. Even Angela's ult wasn't able to support and protect me. I was actually really disappointed. We just completely lost because there was too many minions pushing the turret, and my teammates wasn't able to perform really well. We could have easily won, but sometimes when your teammate doesn't cooperate with you, things like this can easily make a downfall. But it was already good enough and interesting match to play with Harith. The next video, I'll promise I'll be showing you guys another Harith gameplay, and it will be much more interesting and much more entertaining. Anyway, I hope you found this video at least entertaining. If you guys did, consider to leave a like and subscribe. And also, hit that notification bell button for more videos. Thanks for watching, and I see you guys next time. Bye bye.